Okay guys, today I'm going to be showing you a script that I wrote using Microsoft's Copilot, their version of ChatGPT, in order to basically what the script does is create a backup copy of the drivers files in Windows, and it saves it to a compressed file called zip drivers on the root of your C drive. So I'm going to just be walking you through the basic part of that process. Full disclosure, this is a Windows 11 virtual machine. What you see me have open here is the PowerShell integrated scripting environment, and I have it open with administrative rights. As you can see from up here at the top, I'm going to go to File, I'm going to go to Open, and then I'm going to go to C Temp, which is where I have the file, Drivers Backup. Click right here, click on Open, and I'm going to, like up here at the top, there's the date I created it, my name, obviously that I created a Copilot, summary of what the script does, and just comments. What this is going to do is create a folder on the C drive called drivers. It's going to, with the backup drivers in it, the Windows drivers, it's going to compress that file, and this is going to prompt you whether you want to delete the original file that we first created called C drivers. The original file with the compressed folders is still kept. So I'm going to go ahead and run that script. I'm going to hit play. Okay, it's running through, it's doing its thing. And you will see here that it opens up the original window. We have both the original drivers folder, which was created, and then the compressed folder, which was created. Which, if we look in here, you will see a list of basically all the drivers that are installed on this virtual machine. But this is a list of all the drivers that were installed on this virtual machine, and what this is a compressed version of that file. You will notice the reason that I opted for the compression is because on a typical computer, your drivers are going to consume probably, I would estimate, somewhere between 3 and 4 gigabytes of space, and just doing the compression can help you save space if that's a concern. If it's just for backup purposes, and you can always unzip it later if you need to do driver restores. But you will see this original folder that we have called drivers right here, and then this compressed file which gets created. The script then asks you if we want to delete the original drivers folder. And don't worry, this doesn't delete like any of the system drivers in Windows. This just is offering to delete the original file that we created back before we sent the file to get compressed. I'm going to go ahead and hit yes, and then enter. It's going to tell me that it was deleted, which if I check back here, you will now see if we go back to the root of the C drive, that there's no longer a drivers folder in here. But there is still this zip drivers folder remaining. So now you only have the compressed version of it. Like I said, it doesn't get rid of out of any drivers that were installed in Windows itself. All it does is create a backup file and then compress that file and show you it in this final format right here. And then it prompts you if you want to delete the original drivers folder that we created to originally back up the files in the first place. That's all that it does. It does not delete any drivers that are installed in Windows in and of itself. I created this using a ChatGPT prompt, which I will include in the video notes. I've also uploaded this particular project that I created to GitHub, and I'll leave the link for that in the description as well. But this is a, I think, useful tool. I came across something online a couple weeks ago from a guy I follow on YouTube called Kerry Hosman. He's a computer technician out in Arizona. He gave me this original idea, and I kind of ran with it from there, and I was able to create this using Microsoft ChatGPT last night. Anyway, I think that this is just a useful little script, and I created this video just to kind of give you a walkthrough of what to do with it. Full disclosure, I did do a couple things. I did run this in administrative PowerShell, as you know, from using the word administrator up there. I also ran this with an unrestricted execution policy, and while I certainly do test the things I run and make every good faith effort to make sure that they perform as expected, as always, I assume no responsibility from any use of the script or anything like that, just for liability purposes. But I have made every good faith effort to make sure that it functions as it would as it would be expected to be, but I can't account for every single circumstance ever. Um, so if anybody finds this useful, thank you very much and have a good day. Bye bye.